Hello, this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I hope everybody's enjoying their Sukkos. I'm in the Bregman Sukkah here in Lakewood. Thought I'd share with you a quick clip or two. Different people have asked me, okay, the holiday's getting on, we're getting closer to the end, time passes quickly. What are some things I could think about, focus on, relate to, and work on and internalize with some of the remaining time we have? So I'll share with you a quick idea. This one comes from the Sfas Emes. Sfas Emes wrote this in the year 5634 in the Hebrew calendar, and he shared the following ideas. Sfas Emes points out something that you might not have realized before, but once it's pointed out to you, it's pretty clear, and that is that the sukkah is very similar to another Jewish structure we know very well called the chuppah, the marriage canopy. Points out Sfas Emes that the sukkah and the chuppah are kind of similar. Temporary kind of walls, temporary roof. It's a impermanent kind of structure, and the sukkah is commemorative of the chuppah. So you might ask, what does one thing have to do with the other? So says Sfas Emes, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu took the Jewish people out of Mitzrayim, when he took us out of Mitzrayim, he loved us very much, and he wanted to formalize our relationship. Hashem Kavayachal, allegorically speaking, he's like the husband of the Jewish people, and Klal Yisrael, the Jewish nation, we're like the Kala. So therefore what? Hashem wanted to take us to the chuppah and formalize the marriage. And on Sukkot, we're supposed to and intended to feel his love, like the feeling that a Kala would have towards her chassin under the chuppah. Now, the Sfas Emes want to bring some textual proof and some smachta, so to speak, a little bit of a hint to this kind of idea. And where does he find an allusion? He finds an allusion in the book of Vayikra, chapter 22, verses 32 and 33. It says over there that Hashem is the one who took the Bnei Yisrael. He took us, Ani Hashem mikadishchem. I am the one who sanctifies you, Hamoitzi eschem eretz Mitzrayim, who took you out of the land of Egypt, Liyosachem l'lhim Ani Hashem, to be a God to you, I am Hashem. Sfas Emes notes that Hashem says, Ani Hashem mikadishchem. Mikadishchem means who sanctifies you. The Shirish Mikadishchem, the Kuf Daled Shin, is the lashon of Kedusha. Kedushin is the language of taking in marriage. We learn, for example, in Tractate Kedushin, a guy is Makadish, the woman. That is the language of taking us and sanctifying us and consecrating us to be his spouse, so to speak. So Hashem took us aside when he left Mitzrayim, Hamotzi Eschem Eretz Mitzrayim, when he took us out of Mitzrayim, he took us to his chuppah because he loves us and he wants us to be his chasin. He wants us to be his kala, so to speak. And Hashem is the chassan. So we're in the sukkah, we're supposed to feel HaKadosh Baruch Hu's love. There's many other sources that indicate this. Sfas Emes speaks about. We find this also, for example, where else do you see that a sukkah acquires, like a chuppah, is where a kinyan takes place between a husband and wife? Where else do you see such an idea? He says, I'll show you another place, Sfas Emes says, where the sukkah is acquiring. It says early on, and I quoted this in other sukkahs videos this year, in Parshas Vayishach, in the book of Bereshis, chapter 33, what does the pasuk say? Yaakov nasa Sukkoisa. Yaakov traveled to Sukkoisa. Vayivan lo bayis, and he made a bayis. Umiknehu, and for his flock, asa Sukkos. For his flock, he made sukkis. Umiknehu, for his flock, his livestock. Umiknehu, asa Sukkos. With the Sfas Emes points out Umiknehu. The shirish over there is similar. Umiknehu for the mikne, for the animals, the livestock. The Umiknehu is similar to the root for mikne. It's similar to the word kinyan, to make an acquisition. So says Sfas Emes, you see over there another example where the sukkah is acquiring, umiknehu, it's like kinyan, sukkah is acquiring. Anyway, what do I want? The point is that with the remaining time that you have in sukkahs, I want you to enjoy it. Spend as much time as you can in there and feel HaKadosh Baruch Hu's love for you as a Yid. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I hope you enjoyed today's clip and that my neighbors in Lakewood and all their chit-chat outside, all the kids playing, you're still able to hear these Divrei Torah, and I will see you the next time.